In this exercise, we're not going to be using images or shapes as masks. We're actually going to use text. This is a great technique for working with banner ads or web page headlines and things like that. So let's see how all that works. And to get yourself started, open the textmask.jpg image located in your exercise folder. When it opens, you see it's just a little stone bridge over a pond or something like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually use the word bridge, take it across the image, and then play with it. So let's go to work. So you select the image, and you see that you can move it around, you can crop it, you can do whatever you want, but we're going to get the text tool. We're going to click once and choose a good strong font and make sure that the color is white. I'm going to be using Arial Black. I'm going to use regular weight of the Arial Black because you don't want to use a bold on a bold. And take the point size up to something fairly large. I'm going to be using 200 pixels. And remember, when we talk about text, we can only go up to about 96 on the slider. You just double click the value of the size here and enter 200. Once you've got all that done, just enter the word bridge. And I'm going to bring the word bridge in, and I've got a lowercase b here. I want to change that to an uppercase. And the reason I'm using white is because I want the bridge to show through. And I want to put the bridge word in such a way that I see some of the bridge. I get a little bit of the arch going through the letters. So, the user gets a bit of a clue as to what I'm talking about here. And what you do is you hold down the Shift key, open up your layers, select the bridge text and the bitmap underneath it, modify, mask, group as mask, and the word bridge is now a mask. And if I want, I can go to the canvas and just change the canvas color to, say, white. And that looks okay, but there's some cool stuff that you can do with this. So we're just going to select the word bridge. And the first thing we want to do is probably give it a little bit of a bevel. So we'll just give it an inner bevel. And we're going to make it sloped. And we can make it, somewhat pronounced. And you can change the look of it, highlight it. It's not so hot. Inset, well, that's kind of the reverse, and it's very strong. I kind of like that one. Invert it, light again. So you can take your choice here. And that's done. Now let's give it a little bit of a drop shadow. We go to shadow and glow, drop shadow. And you notice that the shadow is now applied underneath it. And we'll make the shadow a little bit bigger, and we'll make it a little bit darker so that we get some strong contrast going here. And you see that you can actually use text and some of the filters to actually create pretty interesting graphics that you can use in your web or media projects. So in this exercise, I basically showed you how to create a mask using text. You just add the text to the image, select both the image and the text, make sure that the text is over the image because you need the mask, group it as a mask, and then start applying the filters to the mask.